I think the question often comes up as, what do we feed a child when they're really hungry? It's after school, you've got a lot going on, and it's like, Mom, can't we just pop through the drive-thru, I just want something to eat. And so the typical thing with that, maybe, they'd want a cheeseburger, some fries, maybe a soda to go along with it. And so what could a parent do that would be healthier choices? I think a couple of the things that might be very helpful is, rather than choosing the large cheeseburger, first of all, you just choose a smaller one. Choose a small one, and then replace the soda and the fries with something that's a little healthier. A lot of the fast food places now are having either apple fries or apple slices, mandarin oranges, other kinds of fruits. Some places have pineapple, and so that would be a better choice. And so replace that with that. So let's say that you had some kind of a fruit there. In place of the soda, have milk. Most of the fast food restaurants now serve 1% milk, which was a much better choice, or water. And so if a child had that, that's really almost a meal. Or instead of having all of these things, if they choose one thing, that might be something that would be good. Many fast food places, or some fast food places, I would say, are now serving a baked potato. And so if you had a baked potato, that actually is a good choice. It's a good source of fiber. It's a good source of a lot of nutrients. I think the main thing is to try not to just soak it with a lot of butter and sour cream. Just put a little on there and just be able to eat the potato and enjoy that. Sometimes we think, can't I get something out of the vending machine? A candy bar, wouldn't that be a good choice, that tastes good and is really quick and easy? But I think if you look at some of the fruits that we have available, a pear or some strawberries or an orange, those would be a much better choice, because you're going to get a lot of nutrients. You're not going to get so much fat, so much sugar, so many of the things in the candy that are not going to be as good for the child. And yet they probably would enjoy it just as much, and they would find that it would be very filling. Another good choice at a fast food place are salads. Most of them have a side salad of some kind, and these are a good choice that they could choose, again, in place of the French fries. And so if you had, say, a sandwich of some kind and a salad and some milk, all of a sudden you've got a much more nutritious meal, because you don't just have a drink that is mainly sugar and fries that are very high in fat, but that you have some vegetables and you have some milk, and then you have a sandwich to go along with it. And so that tends to work. Particularly if you have the salad, you'd get some vegetables, but if you can have the lettuce and the tomato that's put on a sandwich, then again you get an opportunity to have some vegetables. Sometimes your best choice is if you can go home to your own kitchen, where you'd have things such as baby carrots, things such as the fresh fruit, things such as milk. Those can be a good choice as well. In terms of pizza, most children really love pizza. It's a very tasty food, but if you can try to avoid the pizzas that have the high-fat toppings in terms of bacon, sausage, pepperoni, and try to opt for a few more vegetables, if they'd be willing to eat mushrooms or tomatoes or peppers or onions or other things that you can put on the pizza, it can be a really good choice. I think a pizza can be healthy if you don't eat half a pizza. If you had one piece of pizza and then you combine it with salad, with other kinds of vegetables, and with fruit, then you're going to have a much healthier meal that would come along with it. And so the pizza then fits in to that healthy choice that way.